Yeah, people no doubt can start with these feel free to ask me answers. Otherwise, we will be starting with our next exercise, which will be on second order derivative. Yeah, did you get this answer? Also, did you get the answer which we were discussing in the last class? This x is equals to sine cube t divided by root cos t, root cos 2t, and then y is equals to cos cube t divided by root cos 2t. If someone solve it and get the answer. Please try to solve this one and let me know by tomorrow if you are not able to solve it. But everybody should try these two questions. I told you these are important questions. So one is this and the other is this one. Both of these questions, third and fourth, are important. So please solve them. Please once go through them, try to solve them. If not, if you're not able to solve them, please let me know. I'll help you. But I want every one of you to try this because I mean there's a high possibility that these two questions, one of these two questions, they are currently CBC. It has many times in the past, but that is why you need to solve. Okay, so can start with the new topic, which is second order derivative. Rather than second order derivative, I see them as higher order derivative because I mean higher order derivatives is basically a general term. Let's understand what do we mean by higher order derivatives. Okay. But and second order derivative is a part of the higher order derivative. So what we have learned is let's understand it through an example. So what do we know? Let's say we have given y is equals to x to the power 7, right? So what can I do with this? I can find out the differentiation of y with respect to x for this given function, right? So I can find out dy by dx. How we are finding out dy by dx? We are differentiating both sides with respect to x, right? If I differentiate both sides with respect to x, so left hand side will be dy by dx and right hand side will be, can someone answer this? Right hand side. What will be the differentiation of x to the power 7? Yeah, Shavis.
7x raised to 6.
7x to the power 6. Can somebody speak? कोई बोलेगा यार, कोई भी बोल सकता है. Uh, differentiating. Now, what are we doing is we will differentiate this given equation. Now, first of all, this equation was a function, right? This was a function given where there were two variables, y and x. They were related to related with each other by some expression, right? So these things are called expressions or functions. Right? Now this thing, dy by dx is equals to 7x to the power 6. This is also an equation, but these kind of equations are known as differential equations. So all the equations in which there is a derivative part, we are going to face these kind of equations. There is a chapter named as differential equations in your syllabus. So differential equations, I am just giving you an idea about what are differential equations. So this second equation is a differential equation. All the equations, all the equations which include a derivative part. Derivative part bole to dy by dx or dx by dy or something, anything written with these, right? So these things are known as derivative function or differential equations. So this second equation, dy by dx is equals to 7x to the power 6 is known as a differential equation. This is not a general function. क्योंकि यहाँ पे हमारे पास dy by dx यूज हो रहा है. dy by dx is a derivative part. It is not a simple algebraic function or simple any kind of function. So that is why we call these equations which involves derivative as differential equation. We are going to study about them again, but I'm just giving you an idea about what are differential equations. So dy by dx is equals to 7x to the power 6 is a differential equation. Now what I'm doing is I'm differentiating both sides with respect to x again. So my first point is this, that you can differentiate a function as many times as you want. Listen to me again. You can differentiate a function as many times as you want. Okay. But you will approach the differentiation for some conclusion or for some results, right? So we will be differentiate. We can differentiate as many times as we want, but we will only differentiate the times we. मैं उतनी बार डिफरेंशिएट करूंगा जितनी बार में मेरे को कुछ रिजल्ट मिल जाएगा या जो मैं ढूंढने निकला हूं, राइट? But yes, we can differentiate it as many times as we want. So as we start differentiating a differential equation, right? As we start differentiating a differential equation, so when we say that we are differentiating a differential equation, it means that differential equation already involves some derivative. Like this differential equation is having dy by dx, right? Now, if I differentiate it again, what happens? So first of all, let's understand that part. If I differentiate this dy by dx again, then what will happen? So first of all, this will be written like this. I am differentiating. What are you differentiating? dy by dx, right? d of differentiation of dy by dx with respect to what? X. So this is your second order differentiation. Second order derivative. Differentiation of dy by dx with respect to dx. Now, how would it be written? The right way to write this expression is d2y by dx square. d2y, and also read it like this. The way I am reading it, you have to read it like this. d2y by dx square. d2y by dx square. d2y by dx square means that you are differentiating y with respect to x twice. This is second order derivative. So first of all, understand the meaning of order. Everything which I am telling you, we will be going to need this again when we solve differential equations. So try to remember them, but I'll be revising them again, but also try to remember it. So what's the meaning of order first of all? Order is basically how many times you are differentiating a given function. For example, here dy by dx, the order is 1. Why? Because you have only differentiated y with respect to x once. Here, the order is 2. Here the order is 2. Why? Because we have differentiated y with respect to x twice. That is why d2y by dx is square. Right? And also understand how we can write this d2y by dx square differently. So there are many ways to write this. You can also write it like y2, y1, y2, y3 are general expressions used for first order derivative, second order derivative, and third order derivative. Or you can also write it as y double dash, y double dash. Or you can also write it as fx double dash. You were used to write f dash x, right? आप f dash x लिखा करते थे एक बार डिफरेंशिएशन, अब इसको f double dash x दो बार डिफरेंशिएशन, y double dash, y2, f double dash, everything is same, d2y by dx square, everything is same. So for example, now if I want to write third order derivative, understand the analogy, understand the generalization. If I want to write third order derivative, how would I write it first of all? I would write it as, this is my second order derivative. I am going to differentiate my second order derivative with x again. Then it becomes third order derivative. Basically, I am differentiating my function thrice. Okay. Now, how can I write it? I can write it as d3y by dx cube. d3y by dx cube. Based on these two informations, one is this d2y by dx square and one is d3y by dx cube. You know that this is called second order derivative and then this is called third order derivative. Can somebody tell me the expression for fifth order derivative? Like for the second order derivative, the expression is d2y by dx square. Can somebody tell me the expression for fifth order derivative? Fifth order.
d5y by dx power 5.
Yes. That is the way to read it, and to write it, you know that you just need to put that number here, whatever derivative you are calculating, you just need to put that number here. So if I'm calculating fifth order derivative, it means that the number is 5. So I will be writing it as d5y divided by dx to the power 5. Right? And then this third order derivative can be written as y3 or y triple dash or f triple dash x. Anything in example. So to write it and to read it, I have told you these expressions. These were simply for you to understand how to write a higher order derivative. So higher order derivative basically includes everything which is greater than first order derivative. Second order derivative, third order derivative, fourth order, fifth order, sixth order, or whatever order you are talking about other than first order derivative will be included in higher order derivatives. Right? But in our syllabus, we only have second order derivative. That is, at most, we need to differentiate a function twice. We will not be differentiating any function more than once. Right? Sure. This was the basics which I wanted to tell you. Now let's start. You already know everything. Don't worry, we are not introducing any new concept here. But I mean, there is nothing new. Once we understand chain rule, there is nothing new. I mean, there are some concepts which will be used in every exercise, but there will be nothing new. Don't need to put hard yards for these exercises. All the hard work was done when you understood chain. Okay. So second order डेरिवेटिव सेम है यार, जैसे चल रहा था बिल्कुल वैसे ही चलेगा, बस एक और बार डिफरेंशिएट कर देंगे. So for example, if I differentiate this function, this differential equation again, then what happens? Left hand side will become d2y by dx square. Because you are differentiating dy by dx with respect to x again, right? So it becomes d2y by dx square. Now let's come to the right hand side. Right hand side was 7x to the power 6. You know how to differentiate this. Can somebody tell me the answer other than Chavez? Anyone other than Chavez? 7x to the power 6. You have to differentiate 7x to the power 6. Very tough differentiation. Yes, correct. So it should be 42. I mean, 6 will come down and power will be reduced by 1. So this becomes 6x to the power 5. There is already a 7 present. So it should be 42x to the power. This is 42x to the power 5. So this is your second order derivative in nutshell. That is how you can calculate second order derivative for any given function. Easy. इतना भी easy नहीं है. Easy बात है कि अभी see concept कोई नया नहीं. यही है concept. जो हमने पढ़ा ये हो गया. ये था भाई second order derivative. आपको कोई इक्वेशन दी जाएगी आप फटाफट निकाल लोगे. क्या? But problem कहाँ है? Practice. We need to practice if we want to solve every question from this exercise. Now the questions will be tougher because you have already studied everything, and this is our last exercise related to differentiation. इसके बाद differentiation की कोई exercise नहीं है. Just give me a minute. Let's check your syllabus from differentiation because we are already last. Implicit, exponential, logarithmic. Yes, second order derivatives तक ये है तो इसका मतलब है कि इसका ये this will be our last exercise going forward. I mean the last exercise from NCRT, which is basically on mean theorem, which should be basically on this mean theorem, mean value theorem, and one more theorem which should be there. I guess Rolle's theorem. So the last exercise based on Rolle's theorem and mean value theorem should not be included. I don't think will be included in your CBC boards exam. Please, somebody can also verify this, but it's given that in your syllabus, mean value theorem and Rolle's theorem are not there. But please, somebody let me know if it's coming in the exam CBC board. Then we will cover that too. But this will be our last exercise for you, right? So now what will happen is that, and also mean value theorem and Rolle's theorem are two different things. So if even they are included in our syllabus, this is last exercise on differentiation. So that is why what will happen is that they will give you questions based on all the concepts now, right? So the questions will be tougher. The first variety I would like to tell you, I would like to tell everyone is when they give you questions from proving. So what they will do is they will give you an expression, right? They will give you an expression. Then they will give you an equation to prove, right? Okay, let's first start. So in layman terms, if I talk about second order derivatives, it means that you are differentiating twice now. If you talk about third order derivatives, it means that you are differentiating thrice, right? This is very basic stuff. Now let's apply this for some questions first, then we will go to, the next part or the next type of questions where we will be facing problems. So let's find out d2y by dx square for the given problem. So first problem is y is equals to x square plus sine 2x plus log x or ln x. This is ln x only, right? Find out d2y by dx square for this function. Please, everybody, fatafat. This is not a big task. Easy questions, easy stuff. Please solve it quickly. Find out d2y by dx square. Double order derivative, second order derivative for the given function. Fatafat. And don't write the answer in the chat. This is not a very tough exercise. Could be fatafat tell me the answer correctly. Okay, everyone. जो भी बता सकता हूँ. Whoever is ready. Easy question है. We have done these things. We are doing these things for the past 2 weeks. This is simple stuff. Do it quickly and then we will be able to move on to the good questions. Hanji, first one, d2y by dx square.
Sir, Adil.
बता. What is d2y by dx square?
2 minus 4 sine 2x minus 1 by x square.
2 minus 4 sine 2x, ठीक है, minus
1 by x square.
ठीक है, correct, good. Second start कर दे. हाँ जी, first one, Austin, Mamuddin, Madhya, Tharif, हुआ ये? Have you guys done this? First, let's differentiate. Differentiate it first time. तो क्या बनेगा? 2x plus this will be sine 2x, so cos 2x, then 2x will be 2, and this will be 1 upon x. Then again, d2y by dx square, क्या बनेगा? 2. This will be minus 2 sin 2x, cos 2x का हो जाएगा minus sin 2x, फिर 2x का आएगा 2, तो 2 2 जा 4. And this will be minus 1 upon x square, क्योंकि x की पावर -1 है. This is x to the power -1. So this will become -1 x to the power -2. The final answer must be this. Madhya, what will be dy by dx for second part? Austin, dy by dx for second part. This is the first time differentiation, not the second time differentiation.
E raised to x plus e raised to minus x plus 1 by 2 root x.
E bar x, then टेल मी द सेकंड क्या होगा?
plus e raised to minus x.
Correct. Good. It should be e to the power x should be e to the power x. Then e to the power minus x would be e to the power minus x, and then we will go to minus x. Minus x would be minus 1. Minus 1 into minus would be plus. Right. Then root x will be 1 by 2 root x. Okay, ji. Then go to differentiate it again. E to y by dx square. What should be this? Tarif, Muhammadin? कोई भी बताएगा? क्या करें? dx
plus e to the minus.
अच्छा चल e to the power minus x को डिफरेंशिएट कर चल मेरे साथ. e to the power minus x को करेंगे तो e to the power x का हमें पता है, e to the power minus x का तो हमें पता ही नहीं है ना. तो सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन तो ये आ गया कि भाई चेन रूल लगेगा. e to the power minus x का करने जाऊंगा e to the power minus x and then what? minus x. minus x का क्या? minus 1. तो ये माइनस नहीं हो जाएगा? है ना. अब अगले पे आ जाए. 1 by 2. How can you write this? You can write this as 1 by 2 x to the power minus half. है कि नहीं? अब इसका कर बता मेरे को फाइनल आंसर. हाफ x टू द पावर माइनस हाफ का करना है. 1 by 2 रूट x का डिफरेंशिएशन करना चाहते हैं. कैसे करते हैं? रूल तो बता. दिस इज अलजेब्रिक एक्सप्रेशन, नो? व्हाट्स द रूल? Madhya, will you tell me this? Half of x to the power minus half. This is scary. क्योंकि ये तो तुम्हें पता होना चाहिए था, I guess. This is the easy stuff to. Austin, what would be the answer for this one? Half of x to the power minus half if I differentiate this. No, it's okay. I mean, just give the answer, it's okay. How do you differentiate x to the power 5? Okay, tell me this. Five into x to the power 4. Guys, this is not this is scary as well as this is very disappointing. यार हम algebraic function का differentiation नहीं कर पा रहे. क्यों हम last class में last differentiation? मेरी शायद अभी तुझसे बात नहीं हुई. मतलब अगर हम algebraic function का differentiation नहीं कर पा रहे तो आज हम last class में क्यों आए? I'm not sure where this is going. This is our last class on differentiation, man. You haven't asked me any questions and doubts, and then you're not even able to answer me. This is no. This is not done. हम x to the power minus half का differentiation नहीं कर पा रहे तो फिर हम पीछे क्या सीख के आए हैं? मुझे तो पता नहीं है. I'm not sure. x to the power minus half तो बहुत ही सिंपल था ना. मतलब क्या करना है इसमें? पावर नीचे आएगी, पावर 1 घटा के लिख देंगे. x to the power 5 का differentiation हम जानते हैं ना, 5x to the power 4 होता है. तो similarly, in the similar way, we have to differentiate x to the power minus half. हाँ, थोड़ी पावर टफ हो गई है, पर ठीक है. मतलब रूल तो पता ही है ना हमें. यस करेक्ट है ऑस्टिन. शावेस पावर -3/2 होगी बस. तो भाई ये क्या होगा यहाँ पे? माइनस हाफ नीचे आएगा तो माइनस हाफ और -2 का माइनस हाफ और 1/2 का मल्टीप्लीकेशन माइनस के 1/4 बनेगा. और x की पावर बन जाएगी क्या? -3/2 माइनस हाफ -1. कोई बड़ी डील नहीं है यार, ऐसे मत करो, मतलब ये तो बहुत ही इजी स्टफ है। ओके, सॉल्व दिस वन। अभी तो और क्वेश्चन, नाउ आई हैव टू गिव यू मोर क्वेश्चंस बिकॉज़ you have already test this one. Ooh. चलो, let's try some more questions. So, this is x to the power minus 7 by 5. Let's find out d2y by dx square for this function. I will check भाई, तुम्हें आता है कि नहीं? Now I am very doubtful. Let's see. And the answer for third. Go step by step. First, find out dy by dx. If you are able to find out dy by dx correctly, then you can approach for d2y by dx square. So if somebody has calculated dy by dx, please tell me so that I can tell you whether you are going correct or not. Yes. What's the expression for dy by dx here?
So I did
हाँ, बताओ.
2x log 2 minus 7 by 5 into x raised to minus 12 by 5 plus
माइनस
1
होगा ना, अब -7/5 है ना?
minus
हाँ.
yes,
-7/5 x to the power -12/5. Correct. Then
plus 1 by 2 into x into log 1 by 2.
ठीक है. इसको हम ऐसे भी तो लिख सकते हैं शाबाश. ये 2 to the power -x ही तो है.
Yes, sir.
1/2 का पावर x लिखो या 2 to the power -x लिखो, बात एक ही है. तो अगर इसको करेंगे तो ये आ जाएगा. जो तूने बोला है उससे भी यही आएगा. log हाफ को हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. बता देता हूँ, छोटी सी बात है. log हाफ को हम लोग log ऑफ 2 to the power -1 लिख सकते हैं. -1 बाहर आ जाएगा तो ये माइनस ऑफ log 2 बनेगा. तो log 1/2 को आप -log 2 भी लिख सकते हैं. तो सेम ही होगा। ठीक है जी, ये तो ठीक है, डिवाइड बाय dx, दिस इज करेक्ट। नाउ वी विल मूव ऑन टू d2y by dx स्क्वायर। हाँ जी, एनीवन? ना, नो वन other than Chavez. Okay. Austin, you can try this. Tarif, Humamuddin, all three of you can try this. चलो बताओ, ट्राई करो, क्या कर सकते हैं? अच्छा ठीक है, चलो चलो, या गॉट इट, बट ये दो पार्ट बस। ठीक है, लेट्स स्टार्ट। सो फर्स्ट we will differentiate 2 to the power x. Log 2 is a constant, right? Which is in multiplication with 2 to the power x. So log 2 will be same. 2 to the power x का क्या होगा? 2 to the power x log 2. 1 log 2 is also there. So log 2 whole square हो जाएगा. 2 to the power x log 2. 1 log 2 will be there. Then we will differentiate 2 to the power x. So 2 to the power x will be what? 2 to the power x log 2. So there are 2 log 2 now. So this is log 2 whole square minus, this will be what? Plus actually, by 7 by 5, and then minus 12 by 5 will go down. Minus 12 by 5 into minus 7 by 5 will become plus 84 by 25. Actually. 7 into 12 is 84, and 5 into 5 is 25. And this will become, now this, इसका करने के लिए I'll have to go to 2 to the power minus x. 2 to the power minus x will be what? 2 to the power minus x will be minus x will be 2 to the power minus x. I mean, similar to 2 to the power minus x. So 2 to the power minus x will be 2 to the power minus x into minus 1 into log 2. Minus 1 into minus will be plus. Log 2 into log 2 will be log 2 whole square. 2 to the power minus x will remain as it is. So this will be your final answer. Yes, let's try it for this. Anji, can we first simplify the given expression? We can definitely differentiate the expression like this, जैसे लिखा हुआ है, but if you simplify the expression first, this will help you in solving the question in a better way. How? Okay, so this is power given inside log. Take the power outside. This is 1 by 3 whole square. Then this is 1 by 3 power 2x, right? How can you write this? पहली बात तो ऐसे लिख सकते हैं 3 to the power minus 2x. Then 3 to the power minus 2 whole power x can be written, or rather than minus x, you can take minus x here and move minus from here. You can also write it like this: 3 to the power minus 2x can be written as 3 to the power 2 to the whole power minus x. Basically, this is nothing but 9 to the power minus x. So also learn to understand what is written and how can you simplify that expression. Or can we do it? Can we write the same expression in a simpler way? Yes. If yes, then please go for it. This is what? This is cube root of x. Cube root of x bole to power 1 by 3. Now solve this. Now dy by dx would be what? 2 by x. And this 3 into 1 by 3 x to the power minus 2 by 3. Again differentiating. Guys, please feel free to ask me your doubts. Anji, then I'll differentiate this again. Minus 2 upon x square. The differentiation of 2 upon x. So this will be x to the power minus 1. You know the differentiation of x to the power minus 1. Then this minus 9 to the power minus x log 9 whole square. Then this 3 into 1 by 3 got cancelled out. So this is simply x to the power minus 2 by 3. So minus 2 by 3 will come outside. Minus 2 by 3 into minus plus 2 by 3. And then this would be x to the power minus 5 by 3. This is how we can calculate second order derivative. What do we need to do? We just need to differentiate twice. Till now, we were differentiating a given function one time. Now in this exercise, we will be differentiating the given function twice. That is how we calculate second order derivative. So let's say if I want to calculate third order derivative, it means that I have to differentiate my given equation thrice, right? And that is how I can obtain any order derivative using the same analogy, right? So ye kaam to I believe, or I would like to tell you that this thing is easy. We can differentiate a given function twice, thrice, or however times you want us to differentiate that function. That is an easy job. What's tough? Tough is when you will receive the question, you will face the questions of proving. These questions can be tough and sometimes can be really tough to solve. So let's understand the main question from these exercises now. Okay. The questions of proving, where you will be proving some expression based on the some given expression. So a normal general expression or function will be given to you, and then you have to prove an expression which involves derivatives. So let's take a question that will be a better understanding of what I'm saying. Chalo ji. First, let's take an easy question. Then we will move on to a good question. So the question is, if y is equals to a sin x plus b cos x, where a and b obviously are constants. Then prove that d2y by dx square plus y is equals to c. Now, as we have just started, so it's a simple question, but it will keep on getting tougher now. Okay. So first of all, let's understand how to approach these proving types question. These questions can be approached in two ways, but I will only discuss the second method once I know that you are getting good in first method, because second method is tough, not tough. Second method is basically what? Easy. Sorry, not easy, but quick. Second method is fast. But to solve these questions in a faster way, you really need to understand the concepts behind them, first of all. So for that portion, I'm not going for second method right now, because I don't think you will be getting that method before solving these, before getting a good practice with these kind of questions. So let's practice first, and then we will go to, if I see that you are doing good, then I'll go to second method. Okay, so what's the first method? First method is this, that you will be given a function. जैसे यहाँ पे y is equals to a sin x plus b cos x is given to you, right? And you have to prove this expression. Okay. So whatever the expression is for proving, whatever the expression for is proving, see what are the derivatives it includes. For example, in this case, it includes d2y by dx square. So what you need to do is, you find out d2y by dx square. You find out d2y by dx square and put that value here. Put that value here. Then you will see that LHS should be equal to RHS. ये सिंपल सा मेथड है. आपको y दिया होगा, आपको एक इक्वेशन दी होगी प्रूव करने के लिए. उस इक्वेशन के अंदर जो प्रूव करनी है, जाके ये चेक करो कि क्या-क्या डेरिवेटिव वाला पार्ट दिया हुआ है. What are the terms or what are the derivative terms included in the proving part? Right now, in the proving equation, there is only one term of derivative, which is d2y by dx square. So whatever term of derivative is given to you, you find that term and put it. You find that term from where? From the first equation, which is given to you. So I will find out d2y by dx square from this equation, and I will put that expression of d2y by dx square in this proving wala question. Chalo, let's understand what I'm saying. Y is given to me, a sin x plus b cos x. I will find out d2y by dx square from this equation. You guys find out d2y by dx square. A and b are constant. Remember this. Find out d2y by dx square from this expression. I'm sorry. Yeah. Also, why it's minus a? It should be plus a, no? Acha, sorry. Okay. I was thinking about dy by dx. Sorry, you told me the answer for dy by dx. That may be correct. I'll have to check for it. Just a minute. Check the answer. Yeah, correct. Chalo, dy by dx. What would be dy by dx? A sin x would be cos x, and cos x would be minus sin x. Right? Then again, d2y by dx square. d2y by dx square would be what? Minus a sin x. See now this. Cos x का करेंगे क्या आएगा? Minus sin x. Right? Minus b sin x का करेंगे क्या आएगा? Cos x. So this is your d2y by dx square. ठीक है जी? आप इस तरीके से अपना वो डेरिवेटिव वाला पार्ट निकाल लोगे जो आपको प्रूविंग वाली इक्वेशन में चाहिए। प्रूविंग वाली इक्वेशन में आपको कुछ ना कुछ डेरिवेटिव वाला पार्ट हमेशा दिया होगा। Most of the times it will be d2y by dx square, but sometimes it will be also dy by dx or some other terms. तो आपको कुछ ना कुछ डेरिवेटिव वाला पोर्शन प्रूविंग वाली इक्वेशन में जरूर दिया होगा। फैन ऑफ कुछ ना कुछ डेरिवेटिव वाला पोर्शन प्रूविंग वाले पार्ट में जरूर दिया होगा। आप उस डेरिवेटिव वाले पोर्शन को सबसे पहले फाइंड आउट करो, एंड डेरिवेटिव वाले पोर्शंस को फाइंड आउट करने के बाद नाउ we have already found out d2y by dx square, the value of d2y by dx square. Now I want to prove this equation. So what I will do is I will put this derivative wala part in the proving equation. So using one LHS of 2, let's call this equation as 2. LHS of 2. What is LHS of 2 becomes? So d2y by dx square, in place of d2y by dx square, you can put minus a sin x minus b cos x, right? This is this portion plus y, right? This is your LHS. I can also put the value of LHS, value of y, which will be what? By value of y भी हमें पता है ना already, a sin x plus b cos x. तो पुट कर दीजिए वो वैल्यू ऑफ y भी। हर चीज की वैल्यू पुट कर दो। Put everything, every variable which is given in this equation. Put every variable. Put the value of every variable which is given in this proving wala equation. And then you will see, then you will observe, you will get what is required. So for example, in this case, minus a sin x cancels a sin x, and then minus b cos x cancels plus b cos x. So the answer is 0, which is what? RHS. Why? So as soon as you put all the variables in your proving wala equation, you will get the desired answer. If you are not getting the desired answer, it means that you have done some mistake in the previous part, because you have to prove this. We are not giving you a choice. We are telling you that LHS and RHS are equal in this case. You have to prove this. So proving वाला questions work like this. अभी तो आपको ऐसे ही काम करना है इस पे। आप मेरे को बिल्कुल भरोसा नहीं है कि आप इसमें कुछ स्मार्टली इसको हैंडल कर पाओगे। पहले आप प्रैक्टिस करो, प्रैक्टिस से ही अच्छे बनते हैं यार। मैथ्स में कोई टैलेंटेड बहुत नहीं होता है, मतलब ऐसे बहुत कम लोग देखे मैंने जो बहुत टैलेंटेड होंगे मैथ्स में। बहुत टैलेंटेड होने का मतलब प्रैक्टिस ही है, मैं ये बताना चाहता हूँ। मैं बहुत अच्छा था मैथ्स में बचपन से, आई कैन टेल यू कि सिर्फ अच्छा आप प्रैक्टिस से ही हो सकते हो। आप जितना प्रैक्टिस करोगे उतना जल्दी आपको चीजें भी समझ आनी स्टार्ट हो जाएंगी, उतना स्मार्टली आप क्वेश्चंस को भी हैंडल करना शुरू कर दोगे। तो प्रैक्टिस यार बहुत जरूरी है, और मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं लगता तुम लोग प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो। ऑस्टिन, आई डोंट थिंक यू गाइस आर प्रैक्टिसिंग, दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सेइंग राइट। सो प्लीज एवरीबडी स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग, solve a lot of questions. I mean, just first of all finish your NCRT, that is very basic stuff. Yeah. And then second thing is that I'm constantly giving you questions from assignments. I don't think you guys are solving these assignments also. Some of you maybe, but all of you definitely not. So भाई लोग please start practicing the questions. ऐसे नहीं चलेगा यार, ये सब बहुत ज्यादा मार्क्स के चैप्टर आने वाले हैं. They will constitute a lot of marks in your board exam, so don't take them lightly. This is very important chapter. I mean, all the 5 chapters starting from this now, they will be, I mean, having like 40-50 marks in your final boards exam. If it's 80 marks exam, then they will constitute 40 marks. If it's 100 marks exam, then they will constitute 50 marks. Chalo then. Let's solve one question more. Solve one more question. This will be Chalo, yes, seems like a good question. Solve this one. This is x square y2. What is y2 here? Can someone tell me? What is y2 here? Y2 is d2y by dx square. And y1 dy by dx. Y2 and y1 can be used, right, in terms of d2y by dx square and dy by dx. So a functional equation is given, which is y is equals to 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x, and you have to prove this equation from the expression of y. Please solve this, everyone. Find out dy by dx, find out d2y by dx square. So basically find out y1 from here, find out y2 from here, and put those value of y1 and y2 in the given equation, and then prove that the whole LHS is equal to 0. So I'll be interested in the value of y1 and y2. I will be interested in the values of y1 and y2. Right hand side, जब मैं differentiate करूंगा, when I differentiate this whole equation with respect to x, left hand side will be dy by dx. dy by dx is what? y1. Solve this, find out where the values of y1 and y2, and then tell me first of all the values of y1 and y2. Find out both of them and tell me them टुगेदर के y1 ये है y2 ये। चलो सॉल्व करो फटाफट। हाँ जी, what's the value of y1? Anyone?
Second,
हाँ, please.
4 cos of log x divided by x minus 3 sin of log x divided by x.
हाँ, correct. So first differentiate 3 cos log x. क्या होगा? सबसे पहले cos का करेंगे -3 sin of log x, right? And then we will move on to log x. Log x will be 1 by x plus this would be what? This would be what? This would be 4 cos log x. First we will differentiate sin and then we will move on to log x, which would be 1 by x. Right? Chalo. Now, how to handle these things smartly? You can take 1 by x common from both of the terms. I mean, 1 by x is also in the first term, 1 by x is also in the second term. So I can take 1 by x common and I can take 1 by x common, and after that I can take 1 by x to the left hand side. तो ये क्या बनेगा? सबसे पहले तो ये देखिए. Now, if you multiply x to the left hand side, I mean, if you take x to the left hand side, it will get in multiplication, right? So this will give you the value of what? X into y1. See, your one term is x into y1 only. X. तो ऐसा मत करो कि this is actually second method. Second method says कि आपको सिर्फ ये y1 और y2 नहीं निकालना है. You just don't have to find out y1 and y2 blindly. Second method says that use your smartness, use your properties or whatever you have studied till now to make your expression simpler. For example, now if I want to differentiate this function, this will be difficult. Kyun? Why? Because you have to apply quotient rule to solve this. You will have to apply quotient rule, and quotient rule is difficult. I mean lengthy, not difficult, but lengthy. If you differentiate this equation, then you will get your expression for y2 in a much easier way. Okay, so differentiate this first equation, not this equation, to get y2. Differentiating first with respect to x, क्या मिलेगा? चलिए left hand side, x into y1. This is a product of x and y1. Okay, so first differentiate x. Differentiation of x will be 1, y1 as it is, plus x as it is, differentiation of y1. Differentiation of y1 mane dy by dx. Differentiation of dy by dx, which is what? d2y by dx square, which is what? y2. So differentiation of y1 is y2. Then differentiation of y2 is y3. Differentiation of y3 is y4. ऐसे ही चलता जाएगा. This will go in a similar way. Okay, left hand side solved. Product था, we have to apply product rule. X, differentiation of x is 1, y1 as it is, then differentiation of y1 is y2, and x is as it is. Now let's come to the right hand side. 4 cos log x will be minus 4 sin log x, right? And then log x. Minus 3 cos log x. And then what? 1 by x. Again, take 1 by x common and take it to left hand side. So it will come in multiplication. So this becomes x y1 plus x square y2 is equals to minus common 4 sin log x please feel free to ask me if you are facing a doubt in this. If you are not getting any step, please. I have taken minus 1 upon x common from right hand side, and then I have taken 1 upon x to the left hand side, which becomes x in multiplication. Basically ये कुछ ऐसे था, मैं x को उधर ले गया, x को उधर ले गया, तो x मल्टीप्लाई हो गया जब सबके साथ. And what is this? What is this? 4 sin log x plus 3 cos log x. Why? What is this? Why? You can see equation, whatever equation I wanted to show, I can form the equation from this itself. One way to solve is what? You find out y1, the value of y1, and find out the value of y2, and then put those values here. Put those values here. जैसा हमने first question में किया, right? So you find out the value of y1, you find out the value of y2, and then you put those values in the equation which you need to prove. But second way, another way to solve these kind of questions, that you can so what you can do is second way to solve these kind of questions is कि जहां पे आप easily given equation say from the given equation only you can directly reach out, you can directly solve, or you can directly go to the equation which you need to prove. See, in this case, this is the equation we need to prove. We needed to prove, and this equation we have not used. I mean, we have only used this part, and we have reached to the given equation. जो हमें prove करनी है. This is another way in which, but for to solve questions like these, you need practice. If you are not practicing enough, then you will not know that you have to multiply x here, and then you can solve it further. But if you are practicing that, then you will get to know that this question can be made easier. How? We can just take x from right hand side to left hand side. Then we don't need to apply quotient rule. We need to apply product rule, which is always easier. So product rule will be always easier than quotient rule, but these things will only come to you by experience, by solving questions, not by telling you कि आप ऐसे कर लो, आप ऐसे कर लो. नहीं ऐसे तो मैं तो बहुत सारी चीजें बताता चला जाऊँ. आपको तब समझ आना शुरू होगा जब आप प्रैक्टिस करोगे. Then you will relate to what I am saying. So to understand the quicker methods to solve questions, to understand the shortcuts, you need to practice first. Okay, now the homework is solve the next exercise, which is I guess 5.7. Please solve it and feel free to ask me your doubts. We will take your doubts too. Yeah. Okay. Charlie, then we'll meet tomorrow. If you want to ask anything, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, you can leave the class and join the other. Okay, then in that case, we'll meet you. Sure about that.
Yes, sir.
Sarif, are you present in the class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you writing?
Yes, I finished.
Check it. Whenever you are finished, you can just